Hello. Happy Friday. So happy to be back. Thank you, Brandon, for the first. Congrats on getting it. Yeah, Nord was noticing you have a Raging Wolf helm, and he thought that looked cool, and was asking where you got the Raging Wolf helm. I wonder if maybe it's WoW related. I don't know what has. Maybe it's. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I missed that event on Twitch because I'm guessing usually you can get badges from some of the events, Nord. So I'm guessing it was probably an event on Twitch that I didn't know about. But I think that's pretty cool. And having said that, we are going to be playing some more Final Fantasy X today. So really happy about that. This is probably going to be a little bit, I'm guessing, because we got to go up this mountain. I did a little bit of grinding, not a lot. I just did a little bit so that everyone could have at least 5 spheres. Because I don't know why, but I tend to do my grinding and my leveling 5 sphere levels at a time. Just, it makes it, I don't know, easier for me to think about it like that. So I did that before I went live today. I focused on that. And I did a little bit of it yesterday as well too. So yeah, that's all I really did. Oh, and I also captured all the different kinds of animals over in Comlands. Not because that's, that's called OCD. Yeah, CB. You might be right because I'm just like, oh, they had, when I shut off, I was like, oh, they all have like a few spheres. I need to make sure that we have 5 before we start stream today. I don't know why, but I feel the need to have at least five spheres every time. It's funny. But I did go and catch all 10 different of the monsters in Comlands. And not because I want to catch all of the monsters everywhere to get Tonberry, because after reading all the stuff I have to do for Tonberry, it's like 10 different, or 10 of each one of the different species you have to do. I was like, I don't know if I want to do that for this playthrough, but I would like to be able to see the Mount Gagazet fiends, so that way we might be able to get the Magus Sisters later on after we get Anima. So my plan is I'm going to try to get Anima. Nord has said that if we are missing like an orb and we need to go back to redo the temple, he would redo a temple for me so I don't have to worry about it, because I'm just like, I don't want to do cloisters again. But if I have to, I will, because I kind of want all the summons. And Nord asked me, so why do you want like all the summons? Like, I don't understand. Is it because, what did you say? Is it because your need for completion, or is it because you want the summons? It's really because I want to see all the different cutscenes for all the summons. And yes, I know I can get on YouTube, but it's not the same unless I do it myself. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to do that. So we're going to do that. Yes, I did. I read into it because I want the summons. I want to see all the cutscenes for the summons. Like, I don't know why. I really like seeing all the cutscenes. To be fair, the Magus Sisters are pretty cool. I think that, like, I haven't like seen all of the stuff on the Magus Sisters, and I haven't seen their cutscenes. But they look cool, so I was like, I would really like to have this. And I didn't realize that I would have a chance to get Anima from the one that Seymour has. I didn't realize I had a chance. So yes, I read into it because I really want to get the summons. So yeah. So while we're doing this Mount Gagazet climb, if I see an animal or fiend that I'm pretty sure I don't have captured yet, I think I need to take my hood off. I'm like, then I'm going to replace the weapon that either Auron has or Tidus, and then try to get the Fiend because we don't have it. I have a weapon with capture on it for Tidus, one for Auron, and one for Kimahri, which I kind of feel like maybe I shouldn't have got the one for Kimahri because he just kind of, I don't know, I don't really like using Kimahri, and he feels kind of weak. When I was leveling him today, I was kind of complaining a lot about Kimahri because I was just like, I feel so, like, I don't know, when I play Kimahri and we have to level him, it feels like a slog compared to the other characters. Usually it's, my last characters to get leveled are usually Kimahri's and Yuna and Riku. But Riku's fun to play. Yuna, like, is fun to play because she's got the summons. And Kimahri, I'm sorry, Kimahri, I don't know. I feel like it feels boring when I play Kimahri. Does it now seem as easy as you thought it would be? No, it does not seem as easy as I thought it would be. Having said that, I did just read something very quickly before, and I was like, oh, that'll be simple. So, no, it's definitely not as easy as I thought it was. But it's also not as hard at the same time, because I started thinking maybe this is like way harder than I expected. And also Tonberry would be a pain in the butt, and I don't think I feel like doing Tonberry. I don't think we're gonna do him. Maybe if I'm like, I really want to just keep staying in this game, but I really want to get to X2 as well too. So we'll see. Unless I get like this urge of doing it, like I have an urge to get all the summons for some reason. I don't know what my problem is. I think you should be at the levels right now to also try to get final weapon for your people. I'm not as concerned about getting the celestial weapons. I think also I've missed some chance. Like, you have to dodge the lightning and stuff. I don't really want to do that. But I don't remember who the celestial weapon is for dodging the lightning. Like, if it's for, like, a character I don't really like, Kimahri, who I don't... Sorry, Kimahri. I kind of like you, but I kind of don't. I don't really want to do it. No, I don't think I need the celestial weapons for the final boss. It's just like in Final Fantasy VII, where you don't really need those special weapons if you don't want them. Yeah, happy Friday, Black Dragon. Nah, you don't need them for the boss. They just help a lot. I think we'll be okay. If, like, I go to the boss and we're having a really hard time, then I might, like, be like, okay, we're gonna take a break. I'm gonna try to get we'll come back and we'll work on getting the celestial weapons, but I'm not as concerned about getting the celestial weapons. I've had people say that you're supposed to be able to beat the end boss without having the celestial weapons. The celestial weapons, I think, are probably more necessary for, like, I don't know what kind of, like, the really hard bosses, kind of like in Final Fantasy VII, you have Ruby and Emerald weapon. You should probably have the final weapons there, but I don't think it's necessary for the end boss in Final Fantasy X. Yeah, I agree, CB. We should just play it by ear. Except for the summons. I must have the summons. I really just want to see the cutscenes. I was stuck on the final boss in Final Fantasy VIII because of missing the final weapon. I think FF8 is a whole different monster when it comes to playing it. I don't know. Final Fantasy VIII is probably going to be one of my last Final Fantasies. No, actually on the list I don't think it is. But it might be, just because of the things I've heard about it. And I've had other streamer friends like Alpha Bravo had said that it's not recommended for kind of a newbie. And I'm kind of like, I don't consider myself a sweaty gamer, so I don't know how sweaty Final Fantasy VIII is. Super boss, yes. Or bosses, plural. So are there more than one super boss in Final Fantasy X, CB? Whole different monster, lol. Yes. FF8, if you leveled, you just made it harder on yourself. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. FF8, it's like best not to level if you can afford. At least that's the only way I could see playing FF8 is like just don't level. Like, how do you play FF8? Does that mean like run away from monsters? I don't understand how I'm supposed to. We'll get to it eventually. One of these days we'll be on FF8. Okay, y'all. Let's get in. In case y'all don't know, I'm Hazzy, and I've got my co-host, Nord, aka Nordic Monkey McNerdRage, is in chat right now, and also playing a game while we're chatting. He's actually playing an RTS that came out, I think, last year called Age of Darkness. I feel like they kind of ripped off the Warhammer 40k style and probably didn't get the rights to be able to like just stamp on Warhammer 40k on it, so they had to be their own thing. But it looks cool, although I did hear him complaining about the terrain in it because he keeps getting hung up on it. I think it has like mixed, doesn't it have mixed reviews or something, Nord? Like, it looks cool to me, but I think I like Warhammer, especially 40k. Oh, Warhammer Fantasy? Okay. I think 40k is cool, so I like 40k. Oh, right. I need to play Persona. I don't know if it's a need. I don't know. Maybe if I run out of games, CB, I will play Persona as well, and we can talk about Persona. Until then, you're going to be the one playing Persona. So. Okay, y'all. Let's get into the game. Today's stream number 897. We are so close to 900, and it's episode 13. We are starting at the base of Mount Gagazet. So let's get in. So if I run into a fiend, y'all will see me change weapons or bring in like Auron. And I might change weapons on Titus. Titus doesn't hit as hard. I feel like Auron is going through the sphere levels very quickly because I love how strong he is and he just hits really strong. And I'm like, I feel like Auron is the best character currently. I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. You kept calling it everything but its name. What are you talking? What? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, Gagazet? Is it the Gagazet? Did I not call it Mount Gagazet? Isn't it Mount Gagazet? Oh, off stream. Yeah, I actually remembered on stream what the name was. What did I call it? Like Mount Gag, Mount Gonzaga, Mount what was it? Gesundheit. Like I couldn't. Mount what's that? I can't see now. I can't remember the things it's called. But Mount, what's the name? Gallagher, the name of that comedian. I like couldn't remember. Mount Gorgonzola is a good one. I'm at a moral crossroads. Do I play Persona 5, loyal to my OTP, or Persona 5, royally screwed on Valentine's Day? You got options? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. You know what I would do? I would play I would actually play .hack because they recently announced .hack 0. That's what I would do. Like, oh, I have to focus on this game, but did you hear about .hack 0? Maybe I should focus on the .hack GU games that I have in my library right now, because I had played those first 2 games on PS2 a long time ago, and I just didn't keep up with it because I felt like the first game felt a little, like in the combat at some points felt a little like empty, and then eventually started playing like Asheron's Call and WoW, and I never came back to it because I was like, why would I come back to it? Because I'm already playing like I'm playing an MMO, but those are like games that like pretend like you're an MMO, but you're not, and so I never came back to it. But now that they recently announced .hack 0, I'm kind of super excited about it because the nostalgia's kind of kicking in a little bit. And I really hope that game turns out really good. And I bought like the pack from the .hack GU stuff like on Steam. And I just never touched it. So now I'm just like, maybe I should play that. Seriously, and oh gosh, y'all, we need to talk about this. Did you hear that they're talking? Well, it was a leak. I don't know if it's true or not. I kind of hope it is, but they're talking about a remake or a remaster for Chrono Trigger. Like, super excited about that. I don't know like what style they're gonna do it in, but I guess we'll see. Who do I think will do good for here? Let's use Lulu. I guess we'll see. Speaking of Chrono Trigger, after we play Final Fantasy II and then Cassette Beasts, we're gonna start on Chrono Trigger. So this year, so can't wait to play it. I hope they actually do like a remaster. We'll be shocked if they do, but I will be happily playing the remaster or remake, and it will make me want to play Chrono Trigger again right next to the remaster. I like doing that kind of stuff, but I don't know if I will or not. If there is actually a remake. Yeah, Chrono remake would be pretty cool. Yeah, I think so too. I mean, I think Chrono Trigger's already like a perfect game. So if we don't get a remake or remaster, I'm okay with that. So, but I like games and would take another Chrono Trigger. Like, I'm not going to complain about another Chrono Trigger. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if this will hit him. I don't remember what he's weak to, elemental-wise. Oh, I guess he is weak to that. I doubt they'd do a Chrono Cross remake. Did it not do as well? Why do you doubt they would do a Chrono Cross remake? I wouldn't mind a Chrono Cross remake, but I didn't finish it. I played the remade version on PC, and I didn't finish it. I didn't think it was as good as Chrono Trigger. And I don't know if it was just me, but it felt a lot slower to me than Chrono Trigger did. Just pacing wise, it just felt a little bit slower. Get Riku in here. It wasn't as well received. I didn't know that, but
that's how it's done.
I'll be honest, I don't think it's quite the same game as Chrono Trigger. It just wasn't quite as good. I don't think it was a bad game by any means. I felt like they were trying to work with the time. Like, it's about time in the first one. I think the time stuff that they used in Chrono Cross didn't feel as good to me. I don't know, like, it wasn't as good as Chrono Trigger for some reason. Although, that could just be me. I don't know. Who should we go with here? I'm never sure with this lineup. Some Null Shock. I think it was supposed to be a sequel, but it missed the mark. Yeah, so when I played it, CB, I was expecting it to be more of like a sequel to Chrono Trigger, but there was like very little. I felt like there was very little in it that reminded me of Chrono Trigger. I think we did get Chrono's, like, somehow was Chrono's mom or something about Chrono's mom was in Chrono Cross, but other than that, I don't remember seeing much overlap with Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross. But I am going to play Chrono Cross right after I play Chrono Trigger, though, this time around. So maybe I'll actually notice something when I play. Because It's been 4 years since I've played Chrono Trigger, so my memory could be a little bit eh. Hi, Dale. It's good to see you. It's a secret. It's a sequel as much as Vagrant Story is a sequel to FFT. I don't know enough about Vagrant Story, so I couldn't say because I never played Vagrant Story, and I don't know enough about Final Fantasy Tactics, really. That's like Nord's thing. Do you mean spiritual sequel? Hey, Dale, thank you so much for the watch streak, and thank you for using your Razzies and contributing to the Razzie economy. They're mostly just 2 separate stories on the same continent. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, that's pretty much like where the bit a little bit of overlap is with like Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross. But I think because I think you were saying you really liked Chrono Trigger as well, if I remember correctly. I can't wait to replay it. It's like we are overdue for like a replay, so I'm really excited about it. Although it's funny because like I have so many games I want to replay, but I also have so many games I haven't played. So I feel like I end up in this spot where I'm like, I really want to replay a game, but I also really want to like experience a new game as well too. But I don't know. What about y'all? Are y'all like replayers of video games, or do you get to it every couple of years, every like decade, every half decade? Do you replay something? Do you only replay like your very favorite games? What do you do? Because I don't really replay a lot of games. I mean, other than like games that are meant to be replayed, you know, like games that never really end, like Slay the Spire, roguelites. I replay those over and over again, but a replay as in like with a story and maybe you can have like different things happen, but not much. Like those kinds I don't usually replay. Not because I don't want to either, because I'm always like, there's another game that I haven't played that I really want to play. I'm looking forward to the barrels of breads. Dude, that's like one of my clips I actually clipped out because there was something in, I don't know if it was Chronos or Luca's house that they were in, and they had like pots or vases, and it looked like breadsticks that were in the vases in their house. And I was like, they just have barrels of breadsticks just sitting here. I respect Chrono Trigger's impact, not a huge fan of the game itself. Oh, okay. But I totally see why people love it. Yeah, okay, this is spoilers. If y'all don't want spoilers for Chrono Trigger, either cover your ears for like 5 minutes or whatever you gotta do. But when you like lose Chrono, because that's like the character you play, and he's never like really mentioned, he's like, I don't know, when I lost him, I had a really big emotional response to it because it felt like I lost myself. It was like, it really impacted me like a lot. I'm not paying attention to who's going to win, and you start doing that because these dudes are going to blow up all over us. I'm gonna do this because I don't know if they're gonna blow up on us or not. I replay some games every couple of years. What games do you like to replay to be? Like, what are some of the ones that you always are like, oh, I want to replay that? They don't have to be JRPG or whatever. They can be anything, really. I love replaying games. I think that's why I've gravitated towards so many challenges and speed runs of games over the years. See, I have always said maybe I will do, after I've replayed something so many times, maybe then I will do a challenge or a speed run. But I never get to that because I'm just like, I always want to see another game. I think too is because I really just enjoy like experiencing all the different stories. And when I was younger, I didn't really have the time to do that, and I finally have the time to do it. So that's what I blame it on. I blame it on when being younger and not really having the time to do all that. Now I'm like, I gotta play all the different games. There's only so much left in my life. There's in so many games. Unless I meet a vampire who will turn me into a vampire. We gotta figure this out. Okay, let's start out with Null Blaze. Nay. I also I think that my attention span is not as good as other people's. I hate to say, as well too. But if I can get hyper fixated enough on something, then I can do it. But that doesn't always happen. And sometimes it happens when I least expect it. like I can't count on when it's gonna happen, if it's gonna happen. Let's put up another null side. I think I've replayed RTS the most to remember the stories and retry hard levels to see if I've improved and show others like the kid. Yeah, that's true. You have done a lot of the RTSs like Command and Conquer. Our son is very interested in a lot of the like older RTSs that you had played when you were younger. Yeah, I use whenever I come across, or just saying the Nullblaze is getting some good work in there. Whenever we come across those dudes, Nord, I was having a hard time when I was doing a little bit of grinding up here with those dudes in particular, because like I thought Blizzara would be the thing. Blizzara does hit it harder of Lulu's attacks, but the problem was it was only hitting it for like 2,400 or something like that, and I was just like, it's not hitting it very hard, but it is weaker than all her other elements. I'm like, now we're gonna use like Waka, and because Waka's hitting much harder than her on those enemies, and so is Aaron. I'm just like, I don't even bother with Lulu now when those enemies come up. I kept trying to, but I was just like, unless I have like cheer or something, I feel like she doesn't hit them very hard. Let's have you steal Bug over here.
No time to waste. Let's
But
go.
yeah, with I feel like it's been very exciting lately with the JRPG news, especially with the announcement for like .hack Hero. People are actually talking about .hack. I had played a couple of those on PS2 back in the day, but I kind of lost interest because I felt like the first games, they kind of, especially when you were doing combat, felt very sparse and kind of a little bit boring a little bit. Like, because the story's very slow. But I kind of got bored with it, I think, because I was playing MMOs for the first time around that time period because there was like Asheron's Call. And then shortly after Asheron's Call, not too long after, like 2004, 5, I think it was, I started playing World of Warcraft. And so I just kind of felt like, I don't know why I'm playing this because it doesn't feel as alive as like World of Warcraft. And now I'm like, nah, I don't want to play an MMO. I want to go play a game that's not really an MMO, but it's kind of like an MMO with no people in it. It doesn't have the same kind of pressure as an MMO. It's very funny to me. So I feel like right now is like a good time to get into .hack. I don't think cheer augments Lulu's damage. It doesn't? Well, I had gotten her a little bit higher in damage. Maybe it wasn't cheer, but I had assumed that Lulu's damage got higher because of cheer. She has focus. I rarely use focus. Maybe I should start doing that. The new .hack game has me very excited. I loved the anime as an itty bitty kid watching Saturday cartoons. Yep, they had them on TV and everything. Kite was my first character because it's the one that starts out the series. And they had like the anime and they had manga. They had a bunch of stuff, but if I remember correctly, the games is what it was all centered around. And I feel like in order to get the full universe, you really wanted to experience all that stuff. But I never got around to like making that big of a commitment. I just did the 2 games but I do remember the cartoon or the anime as well too. I call it cartoons because I'm old, y'all. Was I? Nord's reading it to me right now. So it doesn't raise any casting stuff. I'm not going melee Lulu, Nord. Nord said it'll work if you're going melee Lulu. No. If you like data, Stuff.hack is definitely worth watching and playing. It's up there with things like Ghost in the Shelf. Okay, so the reason I was interested in .hack was because I was a big Serial Experiments Lane fan. And so that's why I got into it. It was because like some of the themes in .hack, although .hack itself can be a little esoteric sometimes, but Lane was very esoteric, which when I was younger and into anime, I had this weird thing, like where I was like, if you're going to give me anime, it has to like blow my mind. Ghost in the Shell was a good one as well too. I liked that one, but it has to be something weird that I have to like, I don't totally understand, but I want to try to figure out, and it has that kind of mystery where I don't get it. And maybe other people don't totally get it either. I don't know why I was like that. But I was definitely like that when it came to anime when I was younger, but I don't. It's funny because I kind of don't watch a lot of anime now, but when I was like young and then up into like my 20s, I watched quite a bit of anime, but I kind of like just didn't have the time. It was just something I just didn't do anymore. And now I watch anime, but I just don't watch it as often. And I watch old anime, like old Sailor Moon or whatever. But I do watch Frieren is like one of the animes that I really like. That's newer. Oh yes, also very manga enjoyer OG movie. Good to see people appreciate the movie. Local theater played the OG movie in Japanese a few years ago. Ooh, nice. Yeah, Frieren is really good. Although I will say that when they were doing the mage trials, I did not enjoy that part. But I think it's because it was just a different... I don't know. It was maybe the pacing for me. I don't know. It wasn't the same experience. So I wasn't really enjoying it at that point. But they just started the second season of Frieren, and what I've seen so far, I've really liked. I was kind of concerned there on one of the episodes. By the way, like I said, anything I'm talking about, you hear me talking about it, there's probably going to be some amount of spoileriness. So it's just, it comes with the territory, I guess. But when I was watching Frieren, I was just glad that Stark decided to stay, because I too like Frieren. I was concerned that Stark was going to not like stay with them, because I was like, no, Stark has to stay with us. Please let Stark stay, because I thought he was actually gonna leave, but he didn't end up leaving, so it ended up fine. But I thought he was going to leave. Mage Trials have lessons buried in action, but the first arc is just like, the lessons are right there. The Mage Trials, though, I just didn't really enjoy. I think I liked the first part of it because I enjoy just the everyday actions between the characters and how the characters relate with each other. And you get some of that in the Mage Trials, but you also get it steeped in like stuff that I just wasn't interested in with other characters I wasn't interested in. So I think that's probably why. And also like Frieren's team, I feel like is very good-hearted, but then when you do the Mage Trials and you meet these new characters that are competing with you, they're not good. A lot of them are not good-hearted, and so I just kind of lost interest. I guess I'm a sucker for like the good guys. Maybe it's a flaw. Oh my gosh! Hi, Coyotica. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a good stream. How are you? What did you stream? How was your stream? How'd everything go? That's my whole issue with Frieren's pacing. I love the first half of season 1. Once we get to the Mage Trials, it feels like typical shonen and loses a lot of its charm for me. It's still fantastic. I just found myself being less invested in the story. Gotcha, Dale. Okay, that makes sense though. CB, so you like slice of life animes? Yes, CB, I guess that's true. That's true. I am guilty as charged. Thank you so much, Raiders. Welcome in. Hi, Kate. Hi, K-Froy. You are being rated respectively. Please do not resist. Is resistance futile? Hip hip hooray. Hello, Book Nook. Give your soul and she'll immortalize you as a crystal. What do you say? Hey, sure, why not? I've always wondered what it'd be like to be a pretty crystal. I've always wondered. We are the Borg. You will be rated. Thank you so much for the raid. We were just chatting about anime and some like future upcoming games like Dot Hack Zero, and we were talking about the leak of there possibly being a remake or remaster of Chrono Trigger. We were talking about all sorts of things right before you raided. How are you doing? How was your raid? What did you play? Tell me all about it, Coyotica. You would 1000% be an opal. Opals are very pretty. You played FF10 too, but not FF10 number 2. Are you gonna play FF10 number 2 as well? And also, where are you in FF10? And what do you think about the game? And have you played it before, or is this your first time playing it? Yes, there is a new Dot Hack coming out. It's Dot Hack Zero. They announced it like the other day. It's a brand new announcement. So a lot of people have been talking about it, and I'm like super hyped for it because I kind of left off from it like way back in the day, like in 2002, 3, I don't know. I can't remember exactly, but it was on PS2. I played the first 2 games and eventually kind of just drifted away. So I'm kind of excited about this new game. You don't have to have played any of the other games in order to play this new one. You can just jump in. You don't have to even know anything about the series. But I'm super excited about it, and I'm glad they announced it. I played this when it first came out. Oh, it needed a replay. Oh, okay, nice. So you played it back in 2002 on PlayStation 2. Very nice. I played some of this in 2002, but I did not finish the game. So we are finishing the game finally. Wasn't the last one with Haseo? Yes, that sounds right. But when I played, so that I think that was GU, Kfroy. But I didn't play GU. I played the like very first ones, which I can't remember if that's Sign or what it was called. But the GU was later, was a little bit later. I started out with the main character was Kite at the time. I played the game when it first came out like 24 years ago. I love them. FFX is my favorite Final Fantasy, and I will probably play FFX 10-2 or FF10-2. I hope you do, because yeah, we have people here in chat who have said the battle system is fun. I think it was Dale was saying they really enjoyed the battle system in 10-2, and I'm super excited because Yuna gets guns. I'm like, I think that's kind of cool. Whenever I've learned of a new game announcement early, I tell Hazzy, and she's like, yep, I've known for some days. I think I recall watching you play Sign back in the day. Yeah, I think you watched me play it. Patiently waiting for the second MGS collection on Steam. The original 4, yeah. Goated game. Infection, mutation, outbreak, and quarantine. Yep. I only did infection and mutation. So I kind of just faded away from it. Like I was saying right before y'all rated that part of the reason was because I started getting into like some other MMOs. Like I played a bit of like Asheron's Call. And then like I think like 2004, maybe 2005, I'm pretty sure maybe it's 2004. I started playing World of Warcraft when it like first came out. And so I kind of at the time was like, why am I playing this game when I've got an actual MMO that I'm playing? And then now I don't really play MMOs, and I'm like, I would rather play a game more like Dot Hack. So I'm really happy that it's coming out. biggest question is, will they release multiple games at traditional dictates? Good question. I don't know. Wow, ruined like it really did. I didn't play a lot of other games for a long time because of WoW. Wow, I missed out on so many games during that time because of WoW. I almost missed out on Skyrim as well because I was playing WoW still, but I missed out on like Fallout. I like recently got into Fallout because I have the time and I'm not playing World of Warcraft. It's just so yeah. Okay, y'all. So in case y'all don't know, thank you so much for the raid. Please be sure to give Chaotica a follow. Go check them out. We'll do another shout out in case you missed it earlier, y'all. Please, friends, go check them out. The night is always brighter with friends, so give them a follow. WoW ruined itself. Wish I could refund every month expansion I ever bought. I had a good time while I was in it, though. Like, honestly. But I have lots of other games I want to play now, to be honest. Okay, y'all. Let's get back to... We're actually just started climbing Mount Gagazet. So it's been a little bit of a grind, and I'm trying to learn the different enemies. Where are you at in FF10, Chaotica? Oh, by the way, before I go on, because I didn't introduce myself, in case y'all don't know, I'm Hazy, and my partner, Nord, aka Nordic Monkey McNerdRage in the chat. He is my co-host. He usually manages a lot of the chat and when I have technical difficulties, and also helps me with game support when I'm like having problems getting past something or whatever. He will help me with that sometimes too, along with chat as well. And also we do some co-ops from time to time, and he will play with me and actually stream with me during those times. Yeah, definitely get in your self-care. Please do. Yes, yes. Don't be afraid to raid and run. Take care of yourself. Okay, y'all. Oh, you just got Ifrit. Okay. Okay, so you're... Okay. So you're like... You're still right behind. I don't remember when Ifrit happened. Which Cloister is that, Nord? Do you remember? I don't remember when I picked up Ifrit. It was a little while ago. That's the first one? Yeah. Okay, yeah, Veilfor is what you start out with, that's right. And then Ifrit's the second one. Okay, so yeah, you're right in the beginning of the... Thanks, CB. Yeah, second one. Still super early in the game. First Cloister after Besaid Island. Okay, okay. Well, good luck in all your Cloisters. This is not my favorite part of the game, I'll be honest. But I'm probably going to have to go back and do some Cloisters because I would like to get all the summons for this run because I want to see all the cutscenes for the summons. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. So we usually don't have like alerts and bloops and bleeps going off in the stream because that kind of stuff tends to give me some anxiety, and I like to keep my screen as clean as I possibly can other than my avatar. But I appreciate the follow. We also do anonymous follows, so. As he misses the Cloister trial, she wants to go back. No, Nord, no. No, that is not true. That is definitely not true. She totally doesn't have PTSD. CB, that last one, I don't know. That was the worst one. The Bevel, that one is the worst. Like, that's... If I do a replay of Final Fantasy X, in the future, I think I might ask Nord to do the Bevel one for me, but he looked at it and kind of was like, when I was doing it, he was just kind of like, yeah, I don't know. So I kind of figured that one out, but just didn't do it very well because I missed the thing at the end, but But we'll see. We'll see. I guess I have to go. I don't remember where it is I have to go. I had read it, but it was like a temple or something, and it will show each thing glowing if I have everything that I need. And if I don't, then I can go back to the cloisters and redo it. And then that should probably work for me, and then we can get anima. And then we can get the sisters. I really do want to get the sisters. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay. I don't remember how Faraga works. Yeah, Faraga works on him. That's right. Like, the fight before this, we did that, and I was like, oh, yeah, he is sensitive. Okay, I want to tell y'all. There was a cutscene right here, but I accidentally triggered it when I was farming, so y'all aren't gonna see it. And I didn't record it in time because I didn't have like OBS open like I should have. If it's something major, I try to get it recorded so I can show y'all so we can see it together. Are there any other newer animes that you've enjoyed? There is this one that is called like Neko Ramen, or I can't remember, I can't remember what it's called, like Aka Ramen Neko. I don't know, like it's like Red Cat Ramen or something. I don't totally remember the name of it. But I've enjoyed that one recently. I haven't gotten through all of them, but that's because I've been rewatching Star Trek TNG. Ramen Akaneko, that's right, Morg. We're just letting you know. But I don't think that's a newer one. I have no idea. I haven't... We did do, what was it? The Dungeon... We did watch that Delicious in Dungeon. But I have very mixed feelings about that one. I think because it's kind of... I feel like eating monsters feels kind of gross. But I get the appeal. Like, it's not bad. I don't know, man. I think what happens for me... I don't know which ones to go. Let's go the opposite of the red one. I think what happens for me is like when we were watching it, I think the entire time I'm just thinking like this is not as good as Frieren. I think is what happens. But I'm like, because I've watched Frieren and I know how good the story can be, I'm just like why am I watching this? Like, it's not bad though. I think it's because I'm comparing it to Frieren, which they're not the same. They're not the same at all. So I don't know why I'm doing that. Maybe because when I first saw Delicious in Dungeon, because I was watching Delicious in Dungeon and Frieren together. When I first saw it, I was like, oh, they're very similar because they both have a party. There's an elf and there's a, there was a dwarf and whatever at the beginning of Frieren, I think that's why I tended to compare Frieren to Delicious in Dungeon, was because of that. But they are not the same type, I would say. But because of that first part of Frieren, I think that's why I started comparing the two, and I was watching them like basically at the same time. Nay, nay, nay. Nay, nay, nay. So, what have y'all been watching, anime-wise? Is there? They already got this chest. I forgot about this. Is this a pathway? Am I seeing a pathway there? I got that chest because I was right before I started stream. I was grinding. What are y'all watching? Is there something I should see that I don't know about? Like I said, I'm not like a huge anime watcher, but there are a couple. There's a couple that I'm watching right now. But I don't watch it heavily. Like I watch TNG like a lot. Like I can do like 3 or 4 episodes of TNG in one sitting, and like it doesn't like it doesn't. It's like, yeah, this is easy, no sweat. I love this thing. I kind of don't want to use Yuna here, or not Yuna, Lulu. Call of the Night is, what's that one about? Kind of sounds like werewolf stuff to me. Or vampires. I wish, I kind of like thinking about doing like a full rewatch of old school Sailor Moon. But like, I also kind of wonder if there's like a new anime that's kind of similar to the old Sailor Moon, because Sailor Moon was really, really good. I've seen Sailor I think it's Crystal. I didn't really get into it as much. I didn't think it was bad. I guess I'm just really attached to. Oh, Stargate SG-1. Also, it's vampires. So, wow. Wait, Stargate SG-1 and vampires? Wait, I'm confused. Oh, you're saying that in response to me talking about Star Trek. Okay, I was like, wouldn't that be interesting to get a Stargate crossover with vampires? It would be very different. Give me a science fiction with vampires. I would totally watch that. Why not? Ooh. I think with Stellaris' species packs, you could make a species like that. Ooh, that would be kind of...
Farewell.
That would be interesting. Although we did a vampire run in CK3 once. But that one wasn't as fun because it was more like you just snowballed. And so it got to the point where you were just so overpowered that it wasn't a challenge at all. So it kind of, it got a little boring at one point, for me at least, because of that. Yeah, that guy's still really... he really likes being overpowered. Does Doctor Who count? Didn't they have vampires at one point in Doctor Who? I don't know. I haven't watched Doctor Who in a little while. So I don't even know... I don't know who the Doctor is at this point. Because I think that lady, I can't remember her name. I can't remember her name off the top of my head. I think she's done right now. And so we have a new Doctor coming in, or is already in. I don't know, because I haven't watched it in forever. But honestly, I didn't watch anything with the new lady. I only watched it up to Capaldi as the Doctor. Not that I didn't want to watch the other ones. I haven't gotten around to it. I feel like Doctor Who is like one of those ones that is just like so huge. It feels kind of intimidating, even when I've seen like nearly all of them. Although I did skip a lot of the Matt Smith stuff. Like, I watched a few episodes here and there that I thought would be interesting, but a lot of this Matt Smith stuff I wasn't into. Now we're gonna go this. Just gonna have her steal something. I kept saying I was gonna go back and rewatch Cowboy Bebop as well, but I never got around to that one. I used to be like near obsession with Cowboy Bebop. I thought it was so good. Look at us. Not obsessed enough to watch the live action. Yeah, I guess that's true. Although, I think Yami said he actually enjoyed the live action one, so it could be good. But I had heard some other thoughts on it as otherwise. I feel like this overdue. You know, it's low, but hey, it's a little bit. You're now like in 2000 range, Aaron, so it's fine. We'll just get you healed up as soon as we get out of combat. Nay, 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 nay. I actually, last night, after I did a little bit of grinding in Final Fantasy X, I actually started playing another game that I just picked up called Dungeon Antiqua. Or Antiqua? I don't know how to say it. But I kind of just got lost in it. It was really good. It's very like old school. What it said on the Steam page was like, I guess it's kind of a cross between like old Final Fantasy and wizardry, and I was really having a lot of fun with it, to be honest. Because I don't think it's one I'm gonna end up playing on. Maybe we should have focused on the. Not sure. Maybe I should get Lulu in here because she can really demolish the plants. Yeah, let's get Lulu in here. But yeah, I was really having a lot of fun with it. I haven't played a lot of those like retro inspired games from that time period, like the 80s and 90s. But I think the first game came out in like 2017, and then the second game I think just came out like last month or something. Because they have Dungeon Antiqua 2. Antiqua. I feel like I'm saying it wrong. You can. I don't think I'll ever see the need to go to live action with so many things. That makes sense, Nord. The Rurouni Kenshin looked kind of interesting as a live action. I think it did well in Japan.
Greetings,
It was a
Lady Yuna.
Japanese-made one.
My name is Once.
We have met several times before, right?
Once.
Not running today?
I have to carry on my brother's business. You've met him, I think. Owaka the 23rd.
Oh
Magic
yeah, we
extraordinaire.
met him.
Wait, you're that guy's brother?
My brother wanted to come help Lady Yuna, but the temple imprisoned him for helping traders.
Oh,
They imprisoned him because of us?
sorry.
He doesn't regret it, though. In fact, he told me
Antifa.
before they took him, "Don't worry about me, just go help Lady Yuna."
But why would your brother do this for us?
Well, hey, this isn't the time for talking. There's dealing to be done. Welcome to Owaka's.
So they're still gonna call it. So he's still gonna call it Owaka's. Well, that's nice of him. Let's check out the weapons. Nah. I mean, that's a lot of slots. I don't know what does initiative do. This is the first time I've seen initiative on the weapon. Yeah, Nord, could you look up to see what initiative does in the game? Trident. Maybe I should get it. I want to get it. I mean, it's Yuna's staff, so I'm kind of like, would it work even though it's on Yuna's staff? Did I get it? I mean, it's like 90K. Yeah, I don't like starting fights with her, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Maybe they have initiative on like one of like Oren's one, or even Waka, or I guess Tidus would be kind of okay. Get rid of Oren's. This is more strength because they put more strength on this one. I think I'll get this, but I'll hold on to that other shimmering blade in case I can put something else on it. Yeah, equip it. Yeah. Booster. Cactor. Oh, dang. Yeah, you're right. It's magic booster, magic plus 10%. I did not see this. I just kind of went past it because I saw the price. 112K, but I do have a lot. You want to equip? Yes. And then it also has a slot. That's actually kind of nice. If I can put 20% magic on this, I don't know if that's even allowed. Like, maybe they won't let you, like, stack it that high. I don't know. But if I could put, yeah, if I could put 20% magic on it, it would be kind of nice. Not gonna lie. What does alchemy do, Nord? Throws potions at you? Like, what is it? I don't know. Magic defense. HP, 10 HP, 10 MP is not bad. Well, this is an upgrade. Okay. Double healing item amount. Wow. Okay. That could be good, I guess. It's a devastator. Well, it could be good, but this would be on Riku. I believe that's the weapon on Riku. Yeah. I guess, yeah, we could make better use for Albed potions at one. I do have a 10% strength on her. Yeah, this. I guess that makes sense. Let's get it. And then we've got this one. Let's get this. Albed potion. Yeah, exactly. And who's wearing Blessed Ring? I don't remember who wears Blessed Ring. I'm guessing it. Magic defense, and zombie ward. I don't know. 15% magic defense is kind of nice, but I'm just like, yeah, it'll be a less percentage of HP. Yeah, I don't know. But it is kind of nice to have an open slot, because then I could put something on it later. So. Is this worthwhile or not? I don't know. I don't know if that Blessed Ring. Petra, Arm Guard. Yeah, we're doing this one. A shell bangle, SOS shell. What does SOS shell mean? Does that mean you always have shell? Oh, if you get low, you have shell. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't necessarily like getting low. In low HP, yes. Yeah. I don't really like getting, like, yeah, when you're kneeling, I don't like getting to that point. So if I'm at that, I mean, I guess it could be helpful until I can get a heal. But also I have, yeah, we'll buy it and hang on to it. We're not going to equip it because I would want HP on this. I always get slowed down when I have to look at weapons. HP. Touch your arm. HP is 10%. Oh, yeah, I like this one. Yeah. I like seeing the 4 slots as well, too. Because I think that's the most you can have. 10% and zombie ward and 2 slots. Yeah, sure, that makes sense. Equip, yes. SOS haste. I don't know. Maybe we'll take it and we'll just hold on to it. No, don't equip. Oh my god. I shouldn't have gone shopping. This is why another reason I don't like going shopping. Like, I have to make these decisions. 4 slots is max? Okay. Yo, Jimbo, looking at you, not throwing money at him. Like, am I a joke to you? I will probably throw money at him at some... Is there anything else that I should maybe think about? Should I get initiative one? I mean, it does have 4 slots. Maybe I'll... Did I already get it? I'll have to check my inventory. I don't remember if I bought it or not. Yeah, we took the booster cactor. Okay. I think we're good now. Oh, is there any more? That's it. No, no. I don't remember where I left off. Oh, yeah. We were down here. Okay. And then let's sell some stuff since we did all that. This one is a cool. Wait. Okay. I think I'm gonna hang on to this just in case. When I see 3 slots, I'm like, I'm not sure if I want to sell it or not. We can sell this one. Death touch. And hang on to it just in case. I don't know. I don't know how good death touch is or isn't. Let's just keep, if there's 3 slots, we'll just keep it. Because I don't really want to... And we can sell this one. Only has like 2 spots. I feel like we can sell this. It's fine. We'll sell this. What does Death Touch do? Oh, death status thing? Okay. I think we can get rid of this. Piercing and stone touch. No, let's just get rid of it. Is Call of the Night really gory? No, not that. Okay. Might check it out. Yeah, we don't usually like gory stuff. If we end up watching, I mean, that's not entirely true though. I know you're not into gory stuff, Nord, but isn't you watch that one animation show that I don't like? Isn't that one kind of gory? I mean, it's violent, but is it kind of gory? I can't remember. Invincible. Isn't that one kind of gory? Not typically. I have held on to this because it has sensor. I think I'll keep holding on to it just in case. I gotta hold on to the capture stuff. Holding on to that. I couldn't get into Invincible. It was too much for me. Of I don't know. It only has 2. Just sell it. Into it just in case. I'm trying to recover my losses because I just spent a bunch of money. I'm kind of hoping to be okay. I'm in danger. Losing my money. I think we can sell it. Yeah, I watched Oh My Goddess a long time ago. Oh My Goddess was really good. Yeah, Oh My Goddess, that was like a long time ago I watched that one. Can't remember when it was that I watched it. It was a long time ago. One of the animes that I liked, Nord, that was CB2, you might have, I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's an old anime. It's called Key the Metal Idol. Really liked that. Yeah. It's kind of weird, but it's good. It maybe didn't age perfectly, but I still thought. But like also another one that was actually kind of a scary one was Perfect Blue. That one was pretty good. It was a scary one. Or the fire ward one. That one. Well, I hope I'm going to be rich after this. Keep it has 3 slots. Ooh, 20%. Who is this? Who is this for? 20% and so hold on to this. Ooh, that one has 4. So S reflect. He has 2. Let's get rid of it. Hold on to it. Get rid of it. Ooh. I better be rich, I swear. I need to be rich after this. There's a lot of stuff to sell. I'm gonna... I kind of like the confused word and sleep word. But I know, hold on to it. Just piercing it onto it. I don't know why I feel like I gotta hold on to stuff that has counterattack on it, but I kind of feel like I should do it, but I don't know. Like, hoping for the perfect moment to counterattack, I guess, but I know that that perfect moment will probably never show up. Like, and you can't, if I understand, you can't plan it, it just happens. So, yeah, it's when you get attacked, but, like, it isn't a guarantee, I don't think. It aired in 2005. Okay. Yeah, so it was a long time ago. I often see an anime, I get interested in the look, and then I find the content is more juvenile and focused than I hoped. Not to say all stories of younger people I dismiss, but so many focus on the... I just check out. I kind of do the same thing too, Nord. You want to watch a good show with older people? The Golden Girls. You can't go wrong with the Golden Girls. They're stinking hilarious. And they're kind of vicious. Very sarcastic. Ooh, we're keeping that. I don't know. One. I think we're good. Okay, I think we're down to the last. We should be. %, strength. You're seeing We can hold on to it just in case. Only has 2 slots. I don't know why I feel like I gotta hold on to it when I see the... To just keep doing that. I'm like, but it has the 10% HP, but it only has like 2 slots, so okay, we have 224k gil.
I will be sure to keep
We're
your brother
rich.
in my prayers.
He's doing the same for you, Lady Yuna.
Thanks.
Oh, it's her new one. She doesn't have a Moogle. It actually looks like a cactar. Okay, I didn't know it was gonna do that. That's freaking cool. I'm glad I got that. That is freaking cool. Do you see that, Nord? The Moogle I have, it's actually a cactar. I didn't think it was gonna like change the graphics. That's really cool. I like it. Now how, like, maybe I should just sell everything since I got the cactar. Like, I don't need anything else. Her celestial weapon is an onion knight. It's actually an onion knight. Really? That's freaking awesome. Maybe I need... How do you get the celestial weapon for Lulu? Is it very difficult? Like, now I'm like, I don't need any celestial weapons. I just need her celestial weapon. Like, is her celestial weapon hard to get? Yeah, her celestial weapon is onion knight. Lulu's is the lightning dodge. Okay, never mind. I'm not getting that cool one. Nope. That's a big nope. It sucks that it's gated behind the lightning one, because, 200 stinking times. Like, 100 stinking times. And there's no counter for it. It's like... Wait. Where... Was I going up or down? I don't remember. I think we're going down. We're going down and then we'll go up. I think that's how that's going. Nord, do you want to do the lightning for me? Nah, you don't have to do it. I'm just kidding. You really don't have to do that. But yeah, that's... Well, if I count while you do it, that might be hard to count while you're doing it. I don't know, maybe. There's like one hole on that field where you're supposed to be able to do it back and forth. I think it's like right by one of the tower or something that's tall nearby, if I remember correctly. I feel like, okay, maybe we should be working on the other. Was it that has 2? Lulu. The actual weapon is available after the airship is obtained. Wait. The celestial weapon is available after the airship is obtained, but you don't have to do the lightning. Like, I don't understand. But it's... Oh, Nord's saying all you have to do is the lightning, but it's useless without the power-ups. Oh. Yeah, I don't want it then if you don't get anything out of it. That sucks. That would be really cool to see. But if I do another playthrough at some point, then I might like do the whole like lightning challenge in order to get all the celestial weapons and do everything. But I don't really have a need to make it too sweaty right now. Which one was I working on? As a base weapon, it's just 0 AP, but at max, it's break damage limit, magic booster, double AP, and 1 MP cost.
It's over.
Lulu's only got 2 spheres. Yeah, lately I feel like I'm not using Lulu enough. So I gotta remember to like bring her in over here. Nope. I'm gonna run into another. Dun, dun. Did we ever talk about this, CB? Because it seems like you know a lot about Final Fantasy, but did you ever tell me which is your favorite Final Fantasy? Did you say it was 6? Or like it could have been somebody else, but were you saying that 6 was your favorite? I feel like you told me and I don't remember. Let's see if we just go with Null Blaze, if not really. We can get, yeah, walk ahead. Go this one. Oh, it's probably because you just played 6. That's what it was. Okay. Do you have a favorite Final Fantasy? I have no input on my favorite Final Fantasy because I've only played 7 and now I'm gonna be done with 10 when we get through this, so I can really only say between 7 and 10 and what I've played so far of 10. I don't really know because I think 10's story is, I think I like it more than 7, but just by the tiniest bit. Like if it beats 7, it's only by a tiny bit. But gameplay wise, I honestly kind of like 7's gameplay a little bit more. It felt a little bit more flexible to me, I guess. Like I feel like when I go to grind on this feels like more of a slog than it did in Final Fantasy VII. I felt like Final Fantasy VII, just a breeze to grind. But this one feels like it takes a little bit longer to grind. Maybe it's because of the spheres, the sphere levels. I don't know. Actually, let's get another Null Blaze back up. My favorite is probably a tie between 10 and 13. Yeah. Actually, you told me about this because I was asking. That was the one with lightning in it. Because I had a friend who was like a diehard fan of lightning. Can't wait till I get to 13. That's gonna be a little bit, I think. We're gonna play the remake of 7 after the Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross, and we're gonna also do Crisis Core before we get to another Final Fantasy, and then before we go to the next Final Fantasy, it'll be a little while because I think we're gonna do like 3 different mana games or something like that. And then after that, after the mana arc, then we're gonna do I think the next one is like Octopath Traveler arc. We'll do that whole one. We'll do like 0, 1, and 2. And then we'll get back on to doing more Final Fantasy. I think we'll do like, maybe then it'll be like 1 and 2. And then when we do 3, we'll do like the Pixel remake, and then we'll do I think they have the HD remake, and then we'll do 4, which has like Pixel, HD remake, and then I can't remember, there's another game that's like the sequel to it. We'll do that one. We need to get Lulu in here.
Well then, what next?
'13 is just so pretty, and the characters are very well done. Yeah, that's what I've heard. That's what my friend really liked about it, saying the characters and the writing for the characters they thought was really good. The only real issue is it's a hallway simulator for about 75% of the game. Is it really? After years, that's right. That's right. The hallway simulator? How so? What? Is it because you're on a ship or something? Like, why is it a hallway simulator? Ooh, you need to get a heal, so we'll do that after you finish this battle. Yeah, open world is at the end of the game. Okay. Well, is the story at least good during the hallway simulation? Is it a good story hallway simulator game? Like I'm hoping it is, at least. I don't know if you really... There we go.
All this way only to fail. It must have been tough.
Hi, Joey. Is it? I don't love the enemies in here. I feel like there's a difference. They definitely do hit a bit harder than the Comlands enemies do. Yeah, open world is at the end of the game. Well, we'll get to Final Fantasy 13 eventually, but that one's like way down on the list. Not because I don't want to play it. Like, it was just I have so many games I want to play.
Enough. No time to waste. Let's go.
This part of the game, though, Joey, does feel like just getting up the mountain through the enemies, and that's about it so far. I think, CB, that I might have messed up my sphere grid on, like, I don't know which, maybe Riku. No, maybe not, wasn't Riku, but one of them, because I wanted to open up, like, and it was actually a level 3 sphere that I needed, and I couldn't get them through it, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna get them through this stuff, because I don't have any level 3 spheres. I think I have a couple level 4, and I have some level 1s, and I'm like, maybe I'm stuck? I don't know. Can you get stuck? Oh no, we don't have any more mana. Okay. Let's bring out Bahamut to just take care of this. What do you mean by super easy?
Please.
Okay, Yuna. Let's take care of the plant. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay. I don't want to use his overdrive for this because I would like to save his overdrive for like maybe the next set, since Lulu does not have any mana right now. Can we just hit this one and it'd be okay? There you go. Now Lulu has some mana because we've got his saves. Nay, 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 nay. Okay, let's bring Lulu back. Because the real reason is I'm trying to make sure that she gets her spheres, so I'm having her attack them. Okay. Nay, 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 nay. When's the next boss? That's what I'm kind of curious about. Nay, 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 nay. The next boss is endgame? There's like, I know there's more than just one boss.
Xanarkand is on the other side, you know.
I know.
Uni is gonna get the final Aeon, you know.
I know.
I still haven't thought of anything.
No help.
Me neither.
What are we gonna do?
Help, CB.
We'll do something. We just don't know enough yet. Until we do, we really can't help Yuna. Let's go to Xanarkand. We'll find something there. It'll all come together. I know it.
Just now, you sounded like a leader, you know?
Star of the Xanarkand Apes. Didn't anyone tell you?
Aha!
See more.
Ah, the son of Jekt.
Riku, run ahead and tell Auron.
You are not fighting him alone!
Just go, go!
Now is your time to die. Prepare yourself, son of Jekt.
Not if I can help it.
Save some for Kimahri.
Oh, Kimahri wants in on this. I'm sorry, Kimahri, but I don't. You're like not as useful as the others.
It is a
Sorry.
pleasure.
Yuna,
Ascending so soon? Allow me to say something to the last Ronso before I leave. Yours was truly a gallant race. They threw themselves at me to bar my path, one after another.
No.
Kimahri.
You could end the suffering of this poor Ronso.
I don't understand you.
Me neither.
Allow Kimahri to die and release him from his pain. Spira is a land of suffering and sorrow caught in a spiral of death. To destroy, to heal Spira, I will become sin. Yes, with your help. Come with me, Yuna. Once I have become the next sin, your father will be freed again.
I like Kimahri as a character, but
What do you know?
Pitiful mortal.
Your hope ends here. And your meaningless existence with it.
okay. It looks like we got a boss fight now. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break, y'all, because I need a quick bio break, and I'll be right back.